Hey there, folks, and welcome back to another episode of The Evening Goose. Once again, I'm your host, Andrew Ginsberg. I'm a former tech employee turned stand-up comedian, and now I'm spending all my time diving into the latest and greatest mysteries in AI, technology, space, and beyond. And today, we're asking a simple question that used to be science fiction. Are robots becoming sentient? I'm sure you've seen the recent headlines. A robot attacked a factory worker in China. AI models are giving people an existential crisis. But I think beneath the hype is a much bigger question. What does it actually mean to be conscious? First, let's talk about the recent headlines. I'm sure you saw this in the news last week. A humanoid robot during a test started violently flailing its limbs and attacked a factory worker in China. People on the internet immediately turned to robot uprising, but it's likely just a mechanical fault. But still, optics here really do matter, especially as we develop new technology. When machines start misbehaving and attacking people, we panic a little bit. It raises some red flags. Red flag, the robot attacked me, just a red flag. And this isn't new. Remember in 2022 when Google engineer Blake Lemoine claimed that their AI chatbot had become sentient? He argued that it had feelings, feared being shut down, and should be considered a person. Google disagreed, and then he got fired, but the conversation just exploded. Then there's the case of the Facebook chatbots that created their own private language. Creepy? Yes. Conscious? Probably not. All of these examples show how quickly AI systems can evolve past human expectations. What I really think we need to consider here is, what is consciousness? I mean, look, philosophers have argued this forever. Is it self-awareness, the ability to suffer, or just reacting to a stimuli? In AI, we can simulate conversational awareness, but that doesn't mean that the system actually feels anything. It's like a mirror reflecting back at ourselves. Current AI models are just like statistical parrots. They predict the next best word. They have no inner experiences that are driving all of this. There's no I behind the output. But that being said, for the purposes of this debate, this is where things get kind of weird. Scientists can't even really agree on what consciousness actually is. Why subjective experience arises from physical processes is still unresolved. I just say this because if we don't even know how our own consciousness works, then how do we know that these robots in these factories aren't conscious? Some researchers argue that with enough complexity, consciousness could emerge, even unintentionally. Others say, like the people creating this stuff, that it's just anthropomorphism. We're just projecting humanity onto fancy math. In short, I think it's more likely we build a conscious machine before we even come to an agreement on what consciousness actually is. Okay, so why does this matter? Even if today's robots aren't alive, giving them more autonomy comes with real risks. Imagine self-driving cars deciding on ethical dilemmas, or military drones making their own life and death choices. So, are we heading towards conscious machines? Maybe, maybe not. But one thing's clear. We're building increasingly powerful systems that do seem conscious. So what's the difference? Whether it's real or not, the illusion of sentience has real-world implications. And that's why we need to tread lightly as we dive into this new world. That's it for today's Evening Goose. I'm Andrew Ginsberg. Follow, like, subscribe, support the channel. I love you all, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.